Former Rivers State Governor Rotimi Amaechi has confirmed that former President Goodluck Jonathan will be running for presidency come 2027. I repeat, former Rivers State Governor Rotimi Amaechi has confirmed that former President Goodluck Jonathan will be running for presidency come 2027. Now, there are some restructuring that will be difficult to reverse by the ADC. I repeat, the opposition, the coalition, there are some restructuring that Tinubu has done. It will be difficult for the coalition, the ADC, to reverse this restructuring. Yes, let's start with subsidy. Tinubu removes subsidy. The ADC, the coalition, if they get into government, they will not bring back subsidy. Yes, some of the foundational groundwork started by Tinubu that the ADC or any incoming government would not be able to reverse. One is subsidy. Any government that is going to take over from Tinubu will not bring back subsidy. Whether it is Atiku, whether it is Erufai, whether it is Amaechi, whether it is Jonathan, whether it is Peter Obi, any government that is going to take over from Tinubu would not bring back subsidy. Yes. Number two, we have the tax bill. Any incoming government, whether they want to reform Nigeria today, tomorrow, any incoming government would not reverse the tax bill. There's no incoming government because these bills are structured to restructure Nigeria. We know Northern Nigeria, they don't want restructuring. But you see that subsidy, Northern Nigeria can never take it back. Because under Tinubu's administration, Southern Nigeria is becoming more strong and stronger and stronger when it comes to politics. Yes. Southern Nigeria, you see the Yorubas now then dominate government. So it will be difficult for a Northern presidency to reverse some of the policies of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Now, we have the tax bill, we have subsidy removal. 1st of January 2026, the tax bill will be in place. It will become a law. So any government coming in will have to go back to the House to debate with the House before they now decide to change anything. It will be difficult for them because, number one, we have Southern Nigeria having a mindset. After Tinubu, Southern Nigeria will have a mindset against Northern Nigeria. Southern Nigeria will have an effrontery to challenge Northern Nigeria. So if they want to reverse anything, they will have to face Southerners in the House. Mind you, Middle Belt also is not part of the core North. So these are the policies that cannot be reversed by any incoming government that want to take over from Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We have the National Development Councils. This policy, you see, Nigeria, we are in two regions. When you say geopolitical zones, we have the Northwest. So these councils, zones now, they feel a sense of belonging because restructuring is a must. Any government that is coming in to dissolve the regional system of government is looking for trouble. You see, Southwest, they like their own regional system. Southeast, they are okay. Some other regions are okay. It doesn't allow one other person to start dictating for you. Your region, you have a certain amount that will be allocated to your region to develop your region. It brings this sense of belonging. Yes. Remember, the best form of governance was regional system of governance that helped Nigeria. So Tinubu using style to return to that regional system, and a northern president want to come and say he will reverse the development commission. That one, they look for trouble with the people. We have local government autonomy, although the governors are fighting against it. There's no government that will come today and tell us that they will reverse that local government autonomy. If you come and you do the same thing, they will see you as an enemy of the state. You see, one thing I like about Tinubu's administration is that Southern Nigeria is having more guts to challenge their northern counterparts. Unlike before, Southern politicians, they know if you talk. Oh. You see that tax bill. You saw how Northern Nigeria came out and spoke against it. Even Southerners were not even defending the tax bill. They were looking at everybody. So now, more than ever before, Southern politicians, Southern Nigeria, they have a mouth to brag and fire Northern Nigeria. Even though they have a Northern president, you cannot reverse local government autonomy. Now, state police, see, some of these things I'm saying now, Tinubu spending 4 years, you see some of these things come into play. I'm telling you, some of these things come into play. State police, no administration can come and say they want to reverse state police. No. That state police is here to stay. So I'm highlighting the things that an incoming government will not be able to change if they take over from President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That is what I'm highlighting. Now, the census, although the census will cause a big problem between Northern and Southern Nigeria, because I know Tinubu's administration, I don't trust them with that census, because they want to make sure they cripple Northern politicians, make sure that they teach them a lesson. I know that Mago Day for North, their population will be waiting that they talk. So we need to even have a census to know how many we do for Nigeria itself. We cannot use old statistics and permutations and using it to plan our budget and everything. So this census is going to tell us, is going to expose a lot of things, irregularities in population. It's going to say many local governments will reduce local government because of what this census, what it will expose, my brother, is going to cause problem between the North and South. A Northern president may want to bastardize this policy, but this time Southern Nigeria would have had enough political clout to resist Northern influence. Next year, you see census. It's already, Senate don't pass out. You see, one thing that is helping Tinubu is that, like I told you before, if you think I'm supporting Tinubu, I'm supporting restructuring. I don't know about you. Like I told you before, democracy cannot get us anywhere. Democracy is one step forward, five steps backward in a country like Nigeria, when we have people, different regions with different agenda. Especially Northern Nigeria that doesn't want anything good for the country. Because if you are going to make Nigeria a great country, you must restructure Nigeria. Northern Nigeria does not want Nigeria to be restructured. So you cannot use democracy to effect that restructuring. You need a kind of military system or autocracy to effect restructuring. I tell you. Tinubu controlling the Senate, controlling the judiciary, controlling this and that. He needs that absolute power to effect restructuring. They are fighting for 3 seats. I've said it many times. APC won 3 seats, extra seats, so that they will have 2/3 of the house. Even the PDP self, from now to next 2 months, you will see that APC go not pass 2/3. PDP is crumbling and dying. PDP. Shebi Babachi Lawal, now they won't stay for there. Babachi Lawal told Peter Obi, you people should come back to the PDP. You see, I dey hear propaganda. I know one believer. We hear that Jonathan is saying that if he's going to run for presidency, then Peter Obi and Atiku must return to the PDP and they must sack Wike. So PDP think that PDP is dead. So some PDP members in the coming weeks and days will decamp to the APC. And Tinubu may have that absolute power to effect his restructuring. If a Northern president comes in, it will be difficult for him to have that opportunity to have absolute power in the house, except that person would want to play the politics that Tinubu played. I don't think anybody can play that politics the way he played it, except that Northerner wants to become like lawless and do and undo. See, you need military or autocracy to effect change in Africa. So Tinubu has the opportunity to control the House, control House of Rep, control Senate, control Judiciary, control everybody. They have the opportunity. And with that, he's going to use to implement, if he's interested in restructuring, he is going to use it to implement whatever he's going to implement. A northern president, an ADC, a president coming after him will not have it easy. I tell you, with all these things, structures on ground, if they have a mind to change it in the first place, it will be so difficult for them to run that package. Is it the tax bill or the nobody go? Shebi Atiku, Obi, all of them say we will remove censors, we will remove subsidy. All of them say so. Now the next one, let me not go on so that I will not expose some of the things that this government will do by even. See, the worst thing is that if Northern Nigeria allow this man, I'm just saying there are some things you cannot change if you remove Tinubu 2007. But if you allow Tinubu cross 2007 to complete 8 years, there are some things I wrote on this book that will come to pass. But I will not say it yet. I know I'm not saying it. Because some people, they let's move on. So let's look at the things that they can change if Northern Nigeria take over power. Like I tell you, the most desperate of all is Northern Nigeria to take over power. I've listed the things that they cannot change. Now I'm listing the things that they can change. If Northern Nigeria enter power today, somebody said it. When people make statements, I watch the body language of Northern Nigeria. Somebody came out and said, all these appointments Tinubu they do, now within 6 months, we go sit down and do meeting. It takes a meeting to reverse all the appointments that Tinubu has done. I looked at it, I said, wow. So these people said that they verse say Tinubu, they are appointing brothers left, right, center. They no verse say Buhari do the same thing. Buhari start all this wahala. Would there be even Nigeria? Because see, I'm restrained to say some things. I would not want to say some things, but I will be saying it small so that you understand. Somebody said that if you want to beat Tinubu, become a devil. Obi, Atiku, and co. Make una go chop winch to beat Tinubu come 2027. If you not chop winch, my brother, if you not smell that seat, and Atiku, if you are not president 2027, I'm telling you the fact. Why will I be partisan? I'm not supporting Atiku. I'm not saying to support anybody. If you don't become that president 2027, it's over. Your northern people go fight you. If now allow Tinubu cross 2027, if now want come out and now me na chop wincho, although the best time for Atiku will be, if you go to a place, you need to understand what goes on in that place, what is obtainable. If you go to a lawless society, you should understand that you are in a lawless society. If you are going to a system that is corrupt, you should understand how that system works and runs. Atiku Obi had their chance. Like if they had come together 2023, they will have removed Tinubu 20. Like with the corruption and everything. I told you that P2B, they will rig him out. I said it in the last election. I'm telling you what is obtainable. I'm not telling you what I want is restructuring. But what is obtainable, I'm telling you. If P2B and Atiku had run the last time together, they go flush Tinubu out. But this time, they will have to eat a lot of winches and wizards. They will have to do a lot of groundwork, a lot of... Man, they will have to plan... See, what they I don't know if Jonathan will be their go-to. They will use Jonathan to remove Tinubu. But the kind of red eyes that Tinubu use now, what I'm seeing in Tinubu, the red eyes is using. Are you sure you people are ready to remove this guy? If you are ready, go and chop winch, correct winch. Forget about whether it's Yoruba or not. I've told you that I don't see Tinubu as a Yoruba man. He does not behave like Yoruba to me. He's bold and he's not afraid. Forget about good governance. So all these things they are doing now just to prove point. The guy is there to achieve a mission. And that mission, is going to be beneficial to his Yoruba people first, before any other person. You are seeing it now. So, if Northern Nigeria enter, they will first want to remove Tinubu APC influence. The influence Tinubu has in Nigeria, they will make sure that they attack it sharp. If they just enter power, straight over. Anywhere Tinubu has influence, they will make sure they can be changing name. They can be changing name. All this name, Tinubu, this, they can be the desperation of these people. Okay? Because Tinubu, even if Tinubu spend his 8 years, don't think that he will be irrelevant just like that. Tinubu is an old man. If he spends the next 10 years, he's fulfilled like his person, not as a leader, as a Nigerian leader. He might be fulfilled to the people that are in his clique, his boys. He might be fulfilled to them, but as Nigerians, he's not fulfilled. Personally, he may be fulfilled. If Tinubu leaves power today, he will be still influential in the first tenure of the person that is going to enter power. 4 years. So just give Tinubu 10 years. Tinubu is going to be relevant 10 years if he does not restructure Nigeria. So don't think Tinubu is a write-off. That's why I said, if you remove Tinubu, you need to, see, before you remove Tinubu, you need to chop winch. So after you remove Tinubu, you chop another winch. People think I'm trying to like praise Tinubu. You see, that is one of the reasons why when Peter Obi said we are supposed to carry out a revolution, when Mahmoud Yakubu announced election results 4 a.m., people were ready to carry out a revolution. If Peter Obi was ready to take back power, he would have put himself, like, surrendered himself to be arrested. He will have carried out a revolution that he will be arrested and put in prison. They will make him popular. He will be the next thing to slice bread. I tell you. These guys are desperate though. People were shocked that what he did in Lagos, he replicated it in Aso Rock. They were making out. Tinubu thinks say this one, Lagos na federal. Make up federal. He carry him solo more from Lagos, enter federal, put him for NURCW. It took him time, but he did his background job. He put him there. He appointed his people, left, right, center, Yoruba, up and down. I don't think any Yoruba president will have done what Tinubu has done. And you still underestimate him. The guy he has propensity for evil. If I will underestimate him when it comes to good governance that will benefit the people, not his allies, or not his brothers and sisters, or his business partners. The one that will benefit the people, I can underestimate him and say, if it comes to good governance, I cannot bank on Tinubu. But if it comes to playing that politics to win elections, at any level, this man knows how to use political power. He is beatable. Tinubu is beatable. You see, the likes of Tinubu na them fear pass. All those people will do Jagaban. You see Kwan Ayinde Marshal, that had issues with the pilot, that plane saga. I think say as the plane they pass now, if for no common head now, think for crusher. These people are afraid than you and I, but they know how to use power in their own favor. They will be doing like smell. Tinubu, he push. He was watching. This Jonathan are weakly no, and see Buhari. What can I do? Let me partner with Buhari and push him as president. He was there only, just do as if he don't know anything, he knows about anything. He just a creep. Before you know, Buhari president. From back, he become president. See how he snatched the power and grabbed it. He was patient and he waited for a particular point in time. So if you underestimate this young man, he's removable, but you need to chop more wings. He's not this one that selfish ambition. This one has see the coalition. Most of them, they're just there for their own selfish ambition. They're not even like replicating, like showing that they want to serve the people. They don't even show it at all. I'm not even seeing it in their body at all. This one want to be president. That want to be president. They are not even telling us, like, what you want to do. What is way forward? What are your plans? Nobody is doing anything. Everybody just keeping quiet. This one now. Like I said, what Tinubu has put down, it will take a lot of effort from any other person to remove or to change some of the things, the policies, the foundations that Tinubu has started. I'm not praising the young man, but when I see restructuring, I know. In whatever guise, anyhow, I see restructuring. I know. Nigeria must be restructured, though. I've told you, anytime it has to do with Fulani and restructuring Nigeria, now they are camp, now they are day. I did their full ground. Restructuring Nigeria and Africa, I did their full ground, my brother. So as it stands, if Northern Nigeria takes over, they will displace Tinubu's Lagos boys and work on the appointment. All those Yorubas that they have put left, right, center, they will make sure that they find them and they fish them out. It may be even bad that they may even look for other people that have been there. They will start using style to uproot Yorubas all over the government. This will be done systematically. Now, so politicians they do their own. They don't do maybe they see them. They will do it systematically, removing them one by one. Kill the political relevance of Southwest in Nigeria. Southwest, now them be cabal today. So if Northern Nigeria enter power, they will make sure that they want to kill, destroy the political relevance of the Southwest. That's what they will do. Anybody they know that is influential, they go for the person. Now, this one, I'm very, very interested in this one. If Tinubu does not restructure Nigeria, before we have another Yoruba presidency, go tell. Before we have another Yoruba presidency, he go tell if Tinubu does not restructure Nigeria, and they stuck him now. Before we have another Yoruba presidency, he go to tell. So everybody shine your eyes. And also, lastly, if the Northern Bloc take over power, they will want to make sure that they reduce the influence of Lagos State economically on other states. They would want to diversify, make sure that they make Lagos weak economically. May God help Nigerians.